Oh, welcome back to Japan. For those of you joining us who just watched the Formula 1 broadcast, this is not Formula 1, this is Formula 2, otherwise known as the Formula 1 After Party. It's Season 2, Round 9, the championship is all wrapped up, but there are still tens of positions remaining. Here is the circuit then. It's been used for quite a while. It's the oldest on the calendar. 45 minutes divided by the fastest qualifying time will give you the amount of laps you'll see in today's feature race, and the sprint race laps will be that number of laps divided by 3. 15 corners make up this rather technical circuit, but it also has some very long straights, including the straight between turn 15 and turn 1, as well as the wiggly bit between turn 3 and turn 5. Yeah, the DRS zone is not used for F2, but I couldn't get rid of them, so you get to see better. So yeah, there's nothing else to see really, apart from, well, here is... Why does that graphic come up every time? I'm not sure why, but the Patrick Kuro graphic comes up every time. He's not even racing in F2 anymore. However, joining me in the commentary box for this F2 qualifying session, it's going to be New Beta, and it's also Shea.
Hello.
We hope you had a wonderful New Year's and Christmas back racing, and hopefully some people will survive. We saw an F1 race, and oh my goodness gracious me, not a lot of people survived.
Here you can see then 1 minute left of qualifying. AG Capadonna is currently at the top of the charts. Oh god, it's the names again. Simso Mosim 93, running P2. Timo Willas in the Brand Star Academy car, currently running P3. 40 seconds to go. Incognito Bear doing alright in P4. Esper in P5. It's very close together. Everyone, apart from AG Capadonna, up to P10 are all in the 115s, and after that it's only the 116s up to, well, some B guys managed to set 120.
Real biggie up the second. At the last, can get our lap see? Well, he just ruined it there, but he's gotten up to second. See if he can keep on down the bottom order. Some green lighting up the timing tables. Critical Noob also in 8th. He's put up a personal best first, and I believe he is in the Aston Martin junior racing team.
Anyways, if you just joined us now, we just finished qualifying for F2, and we're going to have the top 10 being AG Capadonna, Real Miggy Coolit, Simno Sim, Timo Wheelos, Incognito Bear, Esper XC, Roman 1456, Critical Noob 321, Indominus Rex, and in 10th will be the Real Body Boy with the Centauri. And it seems as though Centauri has now got the Real Body Boy in line, taking over for Capitan Bo and Melodic Adrian, which is interesting. Timo Wheelos taking up for JCast and Brandstar. We don't see Tesla here today. We saw him during Mexico with the Windsor team. Doesn't seem like he's going to be racing here today. He can still race, but because he did not get a podium at GT3, but it seems as though they're not going to take advantage of that. But Tactical Roblox is going to be coming back into F2. Hopefully he can make something happen today.
I have to see, and hopefully he's wiped off all the rust and through the free practice session, and hopefully he'll be competitive. Time will tell. I think we can all agree here. The most important thing is stay off the walls.
Well, staying off the walls is going to be something, but honestly, they might be able to ride them a little more. I remember when we did a game night on this track for F2 Endurance.
Mm-hmm.
Getting on that, the second turn, getting onto the bridge was a place where a lot of traction just crashed out. And, Captain Bo has crashed a Valor on the highway section? What in the world?
What the?
So, it seems as though we're going to have 22 people on the board right now. I believe those are going to be the only ones racing, because I do also see Migditch on... I see him on the board, but I don't see a time for him.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's
has
going to be
no
racing with us today. Probably not, but we'll see what happens when they start gridding up, as they are starting to grid up right now. We've already have 2 people on the grid, but everybody else is waiting to get gridded up.
Yeah, Dirtpad is also disconnected, which he won't want to be if he actually wants to race.
I'm going to take a screenshot of these qualifying because I'm not about to have another race where we forget about that. Seems the British is going to take care of it, though.
So, for like you said, 90-degree turns, like this was mentioned in the F1 stream, you are going so slowly that if you tap the outside wall, you might not lose like a tire. That will be that'll be some leeway for people in terms of.
You have to understand, they might not crash out, but on a sprint race, they can crash each other out.
Right, and that is gonna be. It's gonna be hell in a handbasket, essentially.
Who's putting their money on a red flag?
Well, we're going to have a red flag at sprint race.
Yeah.
No formation lap. They're going to do a jump in, jump out. Hopefully, everybody actually captures that message.
Unlike some pacences in Italy.
Pacences, we had somebody in F2 doing it during the sprint race. During Mexico. I don't think we're going to have as many.
Thank you for your cooperation.
It's not going to make as much of an effect.
From Greg.
Oh. Mistakes like that are wider in F2 and not in F1. But if they're all climbing up the ladder, and imagine this race, given the high attrition rate we're expecting, might separate the men from the boys.
And here we are, 12 laps for this sprint race today. Full grid up. Well, I say full grid. I see one spot that hasn't been taken, but I guess they're not going to worry about that anymore. Did they close the garage? No, they have not. I'm going to do that real quick.
If you're just joining us, we're about to get going here for the sprint race of the Ion Formula 2 Japan. Real Miggy on AJ Capadonna on pole from Real Miggy. Should be very interesting.
And here comes the green flag. Now they just have to do the countdown. Hopefully everybody knows that it has to actually be a countdown. All right.
There we go. Just told.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Let the carnage begin.
Yeah, a bit of a wiggle for AG Capadonna off of the line there. I believe the Vexana may have been able to get ahead.
What is this guy doing on the track? Who is this? Waffles.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Stuck on the track at the moment of the start of the race.
Everybody's in one piece so far.
Alright, let's see how they're doing. I can hear them going across the bridge now.
We don't have collisions yet. Calm yourselves.
That is true.
AG Capadonna is scored the leader over Real Biggie and Sims.
And that Timo Willis has just lost it and turned into the wall, but his car is intact. He's just going to fall down the order.
Not the start he wanted at
Loads
all.
of people are spinning around. It's a spin.
Oh, here comes the
just
culling.
Spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning.
Season 2 all over again. Here we go.
That's also a Kitano into the wall.
They're going to have to start figuring out this track as fast as they can, because when those collisions happen, it's going to be
Every corner just has collision after collision.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Incredible.
Hold on, boys.
But here we go. They're going to start off the second lap. We'll see how far out they get spread this time.
No, they better start getting spread out quickly, because when collisions are on, it's every man for themselves.
10 seconds separate all of the drivers so far. Nobody is out of the race because collisions aren't on. The Vexana got a little bit slippery coming out of turn 2.
Timo caught up pretty well, so did Drip right behind him. But AG's holding the lead, and he's got a very considerable pace ahead of everybody else.
Toots currently holds the fastest lap, where Broxian's managed to make his way up into P4 as well as the Real Body Boy in P5.
But Biggie's about to concede that place. I think the Toot, he's had a sideways moment, and he has. Toot up the second place.
I tried pulling up the standings. I can't now because for some reason British Aviator just completely deleted that. So we do not have standings for the last race of F2. So we do not know how those positions are going to change.
SimSomo has dropped significantly down to 10th place. And he is holding on for dear life.
AG Capadonna going across the final turn, starting lap 3, and this is where we're going to start getting whenever British starts calling for it. He's going to do it on the top screen. You will not be able to see it, so we'll let you know when that happens. Unless he does an announcement. I don't know. It's British. It changes every day. Real Body Boys. Collisions are on now. They're on now. Oh, and there it is. There's a flip.
Oh, there's the big...
Angelo gets stuck. That collects the Valor. That collects the other Audi.
Oh, and they're going to completely crash everybody on the bridge.
Death.
Toots and Timo Wheelers are stuck together.
Oh,
even more crashes now.
Still crashing.
Oh my goodness, it is...
Porsche gets stuck.
There goes a Brandstar.
Oh
my
Brandstar multiple times. Drip has to get back on that corner. He got pulled outward into the runoff zone. He's gonna lose considerable amount of time off of that one.
This is gonna have the top runners pull away.
Everyone... Okay, now everyone's had their little collisions. It seems like most people are okay.
No, I wouldn't say that yet because
Drip Department just obliterates the Audis.
Oh my goodness!
Critical noob with Aston Martin making some good time on this sprint race, but Drip's gonna fall behind. So is Tactical.
That was the Porsches. Sorry.
And B guys with TSA. He's gonna be in 13th right now for his team. But wait a minute. Both Centauris are in the back?
Oh my! Well, I mean, they had a championship in the bag.
I think the Real Body Boy's gone AFK.
Out the bag.
Yeah, I think the Real Body Boy's just gone AFK.
Yeah, they're not really trying anymore. Let's face it. The moment Melodic Adrian went into F1, TDM just said, "Screw it."
And AG Capadonna spin. No, yeah, AG Capadonna lost it slightly.
Yeah, he is, but he's still very far ahead. He's a good 5 seconds ahead of
no, that was
Real
Roman,
Miggy
sorry.
and
I
Aston
cannot
Martin.
read anything.
And Aston Martin and Miggy are very close together right now. We'll see what happens. Oh, wait a second. Real Body Boys give it up. Yeah, Real Body Boy has lost his real 2 race in this sprint race today.
He has waved the white flag and surrendered.
I wouldn't say we could use the white flag here because that means it's the final lap.
Oh, well, the final lap,
we can say he's just walked out of his car and has gone across the wall. Oh my goodness. Oh, you don't know when a crash is going to happen, and it's nail biting. But surprisingly, we have Vexala, Aston Martin, and Lotus taking 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Windsor holding up the back of the pack, but Indominus Rex with Catano is able to get some more points for that. Wait. Oh, I thought I saw somebody disconnect due to lag. I think that was...
Indominus. Indominus is going to have to try to hold off that Brandstar. He is on the hard tires, so we do have some choice of tires here.
I would like to mention that we found out that tire wear, due to softs, hards, and mediums, means nothing. Those colors are only cosmetic.
I see. Thank you for reminding us that.
At least that's what I've been told. That's what people seem to have figured out, but who knows?
Yeah, the teams would have collected data on that. They would have been able to figure out that they do not degrade at different rates.
But I can't see what the standings were for the last race, so I don't know what people need to do in order to get ahead.
SimSomo up from 10th back up to 4th. Good drive for him. Good trying to recover. Halfway through the race.
I'm hearing Miggy is drifting right now, controlling his car like a proper Formula drifter.
Well, a lot of these cars are sliding in the rear everywhere, so I'm not surprised.
People might actually need pit stops for this race. How about that?
Well, we're halfway through. We need pit stops in the next lap or 2.
AG at a purple sector. He may even get a faster lap than he's already got.
Yeah, AG Capadon with the fastest lap, as you said. Let's see here, close fights. Dempsey. Yeah, everyone's pretty spaced out so far, keeping their distance.
Luckily. However, some of the back markers are going to start getting a little crowded.
Oh, yeah.
Let's check. Timo Wheel is taking 7th. Toots taking 8th. It's a good 4 to 6 seconds between 7th, 8th, 9th. But 9 and 10, with the Audi drivers, that's only about 2 to 3 seconds of difference. And Dempsey Alkian, is that an Aston? Yeah, it is an Aston. It's going to be an 11th. It's going to be 5 seconds between him and Broman. As for Real Miggy and Critical, that's only 1 second between them. Incognito and Indominus are only a second between each other, and Timo is only 2 seconds between him and Indominus.
Critical is trying to hunt down Real Miggy. Does look like he is catching slowly lap by lap. That will be enough. Will he have enough? Is there enough time left? Enough laps left for him to get a chance to pass Miggy?
I think there is, most definitely, because Miggy, if I'm hearing he's sliding around, which means he might lose traction at a considerable point. But seeing as AG Capadonna's up ahead, hang on a second. Has AG Capadonna lapped anybody yet? I feel like it. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah,
No,
he's
he's
right
about
over
to.
by Lion Guy. I spoke too soon. There he is. There's the Centaur, and he might actually.
Two people.
Yeah, he just closed the door on him.
Yeah. Is this
Oh,
Centauri strategy just boot off the front?
No, I just don't think Lion
No,
Guy
'cause
was
he's got
really
past
prepared
him.
for this race.
I think he's just like.
And right behind him is a Porsche as well.
H. Capadonna just drove into the
Yeah, that is
wall.
going to be Robloxy in 279.
Oh, there's a-
And there's a collision,
On 150.
Robloxian.
Is Mickey going to be able to miss it? Yes, he is. So critical
Well,
noob.
Lion Guy is
Alright,
stranded in
that
the middle
was
of the track.
Scary.
Gets going again.
Let's make sure
And
no
he
more
crashes
crashes happen on that area.
again. Line guy just hit the wall again.
Yep, I think he actually left the car.
And yeah, he's calling it. He's throwing the towel as well.
So that means both Centaurs are going to completely give up on the sprint race.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it's now only the top 19, sorry, who are racing.
Yep, that is true.
Vertical noob. Tried to get past this lap Porsche. Stands between him and Miggy.
And look at the Katano and Windsor in 5th and
does.
6th. They're actually fighting between each other now.
Ooh, this might get sketchy to this turn here. Has he cleared the
You have to
Porsche?
remember, these people have the same owner, so having rivalry between them is not going to go well if it goes haywire. That's going to go bad for both of them. Also,
And
does
there's
Windsor
gonna
have
be
an
some-
anime person on their back wing? What in the world?
I think they do.
That is okay. I hope you don't get DMCA for that.
That's going to be their fault.
Yeah.
Well, they've made it through
Um,
Roblox's system, so I think we might be safe.
I've seen worse go through a Roblox's system.
That's very true. That's very true.
See here.
There's a
close
Timo's
fight.
closing in on Indominus right now, but whether or not he's going
Indominus
to be able to
also-
make a move has yet to be seen because this track is so thin.
Domino's also on Incognito. This turned out to be a three-way scrap for a fifth.
Yeah, he seems to be. Everyone seems to be sliding around now.
Of course, he's drafting 2 cars.
Well,
It's-
sliding around more than
It's
usual.
almost him, able to do a faster lap than he's done so far.
Yeah.
Oh man, look how close it is between those 3 cars.
Oh,
It's 6th and 7th. That
Yep.
is considerably close.
still got some
As
time.
they go into that, they're about to go into that turn too. So one of them has a spin out. It's gonna be hell. Oh, and then
Yeah,
Timo falls behind. He doesn't want to risk it.
Timo's just like, nah, fam. That might be just my idea. If these two try to go side by side, they can't make it. Not happening.
Let's look back a little bit. Windsor and Kitano try to play nice with each other. They're doing a really well job. Critical noob is falling behind Robloxian. That's going to be the back marker, 19th position.
And
Simsoma Sim actually did able to take a little bit off of that.
Indominus Rex sliding.
Oh, actually doing fast lines. I feel like they're actually trying to push everyone behind.
yeah, almost seems like it.
They don't want anybody to get any better positions. As now I'm seeing Toots 4 seconds behind Timo now.
He's obviously lifted off to avoid potential wreck. And there's a car sideways
Oh,
on
that
the
was a
main
spin out. Who
straight.
was that?
That was a Porsche, I believe. Maybe? Or is
No,
that
that's the TSA. That's the TSA. That's
that's
Expert.
TSA? It's,
That
yeah.
is Expert XC. He's trying to get ahead. He's right in between Katana. He's right
Indominus
between Katana
passed.
and Windsor.
Indominus is
who's that
passed.
spinning
Oh,
out?
he's
Spin out for
on.
Katana.
He could not complete it.
Back marker
Oh,
takes out.
Indominus
Juice
won,
might be
and
able to
he's
take
lost
advantage of this
another
as well.
position.
Look, he's caught up.
Oh, he
Oh,
used the
Katana's
back.
done it
Oh,
again.
he's hit
He
the
gets
wall.
spun again. He's gone round and round
no.
twice in the space of two
That's Katana
corners.
losing
He gets
so many positions for that.
bullied.
That was the
Timo now in the 6th.
back marker.
But Toots is
Esper
gonna be right behind
XC.
him as
Indominus
well.
why?
Toots is right behind Timo as well. And Incognito's not too far ahead either. It is still
So-
anybody's game.
What happened? Was Indominus using?
I
the
think
left
Indominus
traffic?
made a mistake and knocked into Incognito.
I saw it happen. He
started to
was
feel the
ahead
burn
of
a little bit.
Incognito. He was ahead of him. I think he just hit him
Oh,
or
look at this. Antelope's now fighting
lap
with
traffic
Indominus.
play. Something lap traffic. Oh, and there's some of the spin behind Incognito. Or excuse me.
No, that was not
Indominus.
Incognito, but somebody's gone into
Yeah.
the pits.
That's Esper
I think it's a
XC.
TSA driver. Yeah, that is
Yeah,
a TSA getting tires at the pits? Why would you do that?
Guess he just felt like he couldn't survive in a lap.
Maybe, I don't know. Wait, what happened to the... Okay, he's still there. I was a little worried. Toots had a bit of a mess up, but it seems he's still good. Timo taking that bridge a little slower. He doesn't want to
2
risk
laps to go.
spin out.
Just
Yeah,
survive.
that's going to be the second to final lap. Critical Noob and Miggy still holding their positions very well. Some
Indominus.
right behind them as well.
So,
Where is
going back to that
Incognito? There he is.
incident with Indominus, I think there was lap traffic in the way or something.
Oh, Toots
Indominus
has a bit
hit-
of a spin.
Oh, Toots, yeah, hang
He had
on there,
a bit of a
buddy.
wheel- No, he had a bit of a wheel spin. He was able to get to the corner as well enough,
Yeah.
but my lord, it's gonna be interesting. Oh my goodness, B-Guys just lost a wheel!
Oh,
What in the world?
How did that
How
happen?
on earth has
And
that
there's
happened?
Critical Noob as well!
Oh, there's a big pass. There's a brand star on Toots.
Of course, that's
Toots
Timo,
is sideways,
but
holding
Critical's
on.
falling behind. What happened to
Toot-
Critical?
Oh
Toots
dear,
lost
this
time.
is. This is.
Indominus is all
Toots-
over his
Toots,
rear.
no, Toots is perfectly fine, but Indominus is fighting back now, but Critical's falling behind.
What is being
Where's
Toots
Incognito?
lost. Toots
Where in the
lost
world is
place to
Incognito?
Timo.
There he is. There he is. Okay.
Indominus is spun.
Oh, and Indominus is spun again.
again. Oh my goodness me.
And he's
I'm
collected
probably
two
just
people.
frustrated.
Oh, this is tight.
Oh,
this
Indominus
is
is
really
something
tight. I don't like this.
He collected the Audi
He's
of Antelope.
spun
That means his
into
teammate of Broman will be able
Timo's
to get
gonna
ahead.
slow down here. He has... Oh, actually, no. He took that very well right now. Okay, so he's still in this. And now we're on the fast section. This is where spinouts might happen. Somebody might cut him off. Toots looks like he wants to cut him off.
Defend. Break out what you learned in
Defense.
driving school.
Defense. Everybody's trying to use defense
Keep
except
the
for
line,
Toots.
make
He
him
is
go.
really on the offense right now.
sit
But
on
AG
the
Capadonna is
line.
passing the line. AG Capadonna has passed the line. He's
Yeah.
going to take first
AG
position.
Capadonna's, he's taking commanding win.
Let's see who the other top 8 are going to be. Oh no, Timo's spun. He got caught.
Timo, oh
He's gonna
no,
fall behind.
Timo.
He's gonna fall
He's
behind
lost
Toots.
several.
Real Miggy takes second. Sims is about
He
to
will
take
fall behind
third.
Toots, but Indominus is not going to be able to catch up
No,
with
he's
them.
too far back.
Will Critical
Toots
Noob
is
be able to
trying
hold
to
on
hunt
to
down-
fourth?
Incognito.
He has to expect a mistake to happen between Critical, Incognito, and Toots now. And there's the Porsche.
Oh, there's a spun Porsche.
Porsche
He
is just
got out of the way for the
messed it
battle.
up.
Toots.
Critical gets to P4. Incognito
Who gets
Timo
P5.
will get 7th.
gets the
And we'll get points for
P5.
his team, but still, my lord. Critical's going to get 4th, though, for Aston Martin, so they're going to get some good points.
Broman Antelope. Broman looks like he has enough.
And that's
I have
going to be it.
Antelope.
Roman and Antelope will get 9th and 10th, but not enough to get points for the sprint race.
Unfortunately. Well, I'm out of breath.
These are your finishes then.
That was as expected.
Well, that was only 12 laps. We've got a few more laps to go in the feature race, which is coming up next.
Dominus, I'd say the unluckiest person there. Poor guy. He was up there and crashed incognito, and then lost it all. AJ Capadonna, the winner of the sprint race, he was out from the start. Got through lap traffic well, and
But now we got
he
the
was
reverse top 10 to worry about.
Yep. Now he's got to do it again. But
So-
this time, I don't think we'll have collisions.
The person starting on pole for the next race will be Antagal, then P2, Broman, Indominus Rex, Timo Willas, then we're going to have Toots, Incognito Bear, Critical Noob, Simsomo, Real Miggy, and then in P10 we'll have the winner of the sprint race, AG Capadonna.
Well, while we recover our breath, if you're just joining us, you missed, as expected, an absolute destruction derby, if anything else. Just everybody, once collisions are on, it was a free-for-all, and my goodness, it wasn't such.
Whoa, what the heck? What the heck? I just got information.
What's
Yes,
this information?
Do tell.
I think, oh my god, Inkalone, you remember Inkalone from the last race, right?
Yep.
He got second. His position is now forfeit because it turns out he is Mavis on Loose, the person who was banned in season 2.
They pulled a Daniel Apt, basically. Is that what you're telling me?
Lotus completely gives up their whole points.
Why did they do that?
I actually think Lotus did not
You
know.
saw.
They did not
Really?
know that Inkalone was Mavis.
Oh my goodness me!
That-
Why?
Oh man.
So was this intentional? Like, did he have someone drive as his account?
No, I think
Could
he
be-
was just he tried to get away from the ban by just being on a different account and nobody knew until now.
Oh.
But you know what this means, right? This means Lotus's points are gone. And not only that, but that also
Right.
means that Kakara gets more points. He's in second, and Melodic gets a podium.
Melodic has a podium. Oh my goodness me!
Melodic gets third.
That is big
Wow.
F1
Which is even
news.
more points for Brand Star.
Now that is some breaking
Not only
news.
that, but there's also more points for Audi as well.
And
This completely changes everything.
well, the world has been turned upside down in a snap of a finger.
Maybe that's well. Shea, you told me that we completely forgot to do interviews for the podium positions. Well, I doubt that
Yeah.
Mavis would have wanted to give an interview
That would have
anyway.
probably-
Good thing
that's
we
all
didn't.
Yeah, it's a good thing we didn't, because then we would have caught it ourselves. Actually, I had no idea how Mavis sounds, so it's not like that changes anything.
Yeah, me either.
That's
But yeah, that means Kakara takes P2, Melodic takes P3, which means Melodic now has a podium and is defunct from F2.
We might have to add that to the highlights for F1 at the end.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
have to edit that in results later on. We're not going to do
Just
that
have
right
a
now.
big
'cause we got
disclaimer at the end.
That also
But yeah,
means that Dakar
crazy.
lapped every single finisher and won the
Class drive,
race.
man.
That's
I-
a good point.
Yeah,
Can we all agree now? I mean, like him or not, he's probably one of the best road racers I've ever
probably
crossed this
is
platform.
the best.
He probably is the best at this
is,
rate.
and-
He has dominated every single place he's been on, whether it be in Project Track Day,
Mhm.
Ion, or even RIA for that small amount of time he was in there.
And
or even Bhutan Quebec's league, which I will not give the name of.
unfortunate. And this is his last season, isn't it? In Ion. So
This is his
that'll
last
be-
season. I actually got word if Patrick Crew did not go to Ferrari for the next season, the would have just stayed for another season. So yeah, I believe it will be Decatur's last season.
Yep. I had a chat with him.
He's out.
Yeah, he is.
Okay,
He
hang on a
said
second.
he's told me he's retiring. So
We are about to start the next race.
all right.
We got 24 laps on the board.
Everyone being warned that they need to jump out and jump back in. If not, they will not be on the leaderboard.
So we're just joining us. We're getting the feature race underway. Twice the distance of the sprint race. No collisions, thankfully. So we'll have it's just driving and not make as little mistakes as possible, as easy as it is to make mistakes around here.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Indominus Rex is also receiving a 10-second time penalty from the sprint race finish.
Really?
Really?
That's what it says in results.
That is a little surprising.
Which technically means that he's now going to start ahead or further up the grid than he would have done.
That works out for him in the end, I guess.
Well, he loses points from the sprint race. So.
Yeah, he does lose points. But what did they ever give a reason why he gets the extra penalty?
What do you mean?
They gave him the next 10-second penalty for the sprint race? Did you say why?
No, I don't think they did. This is the first time hearing about this one.
Yeah, that is a little surprising. If it was for that wreck, I'd think that was a little harsh.
Yeah, of course, but I mean, Mavis has been banned. There is no doubt about that. He doesn't pay a ban fee or anything. He's just been banned because of the thing that he did at a sprint race in GT3.
I was talking about Indominus. The Indominus penalty.
Oh, Indominus? Indominus got? What happened with Indominus?
Deepak, you said something about 10-second penalty for Indominus?
Yeah, Indominus received a 10-second time penalty. I do not know why. Probably for swerving and maybe causing a collision. Which means
which means that Katana loses their 1 point from P8.
Yeah, so that means that he's now
hang on a second.
Starting P2.
We're about to start the countdown for free trick. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go.
The race is beginning. Everyone seems to be going all right. The Aston Martin not being off the line too quickly.
Having a false start.
That is a very slow Lotus indeed.
Unfortunate for Lotus.
Anto's fighting, Indominus Rex is fighting. How long is it going to take for the people who started or finished at the front of the last race to get back up to the front of this race? We have double the amount of laps.
Indominus in the lead for now.
But
he had a good drive in the last race until, the wreck.
Luckily, we're not going to have collisions being an issue here anymore.
He was a little wide there, and that's going to give up the lead.
Collisions will not be an issue anymore. So, and not only that, but you're going to get more points for how you place here.
Correct.
The most you could get in a sprint, I believe, was like 16, and that's how many Katano got for their position.
Everybody just sliding on the corner exit.
Oh, most definitely.
Cars look like an absolute handful. But that's what people at F1 look. You want to get upgraded, you gotta drive cars like these in this kind of a track and be successful. Indominus looking to get that lead back from Antolol.
Zazarix takes the fastest lap but gets caught up on the second turn.
Indominus.
Oh wait, no, that was the first turn.
Antolol has made a mistake. Indominus up into the lead. He's trying to run away. I believe that is Real Biggie in second now. Not sure. I believe he is. Real Biggie has cut his way through the field and he is hunting down Indominus.
Everybody's hunting him down. That's a 4-man group over after him.
Pack of wolves.
I think Indominus got like a little mad that he couldn't get that 1 point for his team. And he wants to say, oh, I can get more.
And Mickey goes a little wide, taps the wall there. Oh, there's a car sideways.
That's a Valor. That's not Robloxian because that's not a Valor. Is that Zazarix? No.
And, Mickey goes wide and he's in the wall.
I think that was Toots who spun around.
Yeah, Mickey just went wide. So Biggie's lost a bunch of positions. All that work at the start has gone to naught.
Which means Critical Noob's going to catch up. He's now going to be in second, and right behind him is going to be Timo Wheelis. Timo Wheelis fighting again. He's not letting races take advantage.
The sprint race when AJ Capadonna's right on Timo's rear end.
Catching up. We're on board.
AJ Capadonna's in second. But he's got an Aston right there. He goes for a little bit of a switchback. Nah, not going to get it.
Currently running it's a Katana 1-2 with the Aston Martin of Critical Noob third, the Brandstar Academy of Timo Wheelis 4.
Why is Katana in 1 and 2 right now? Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's
what kind of points are they going to get today?
AJ Capadonna climbs his way back up from the back.
Critical Noob.
I don't know how many points they have to go in order to get to P2, but let me check from what it was a while ago. They were not that far behind on Aston Martin during the last race. And I can't tell exactly how many they are now, but...
Critical Noob has second back for AJ Capadonna. That's a nice little scrap going on. I think they are catching up to Indominus. Capadonna goes a little wide. Not going to keep that second position doing that.
Timo Wheelis is finding his element in F2 right now, as he is doing considerably well through his teammate Drip Department, who's now down in 18th right now.
Drip has had an awful day.
Drip's not having the best time on this track, which is understandable. It's very critical. There are a lot of places where things can go wrong if you don't know what's going on. And seeing as I think he told me he only got 2 hours to sleep, he wait 22 hours, that might have an effect.
Yeah, I'd say so. Capadonna has second briefly, then goes too wide, hits the wall, saves it.
You can see that on board for Timo Wheelis, that action happening up ahead.
Timo licking his chops and keep on fighting. Give me some time back.
He wants that podium. He wants it bad.
That would be great. Capadonna ahead of Critical. It looks like Critical lost a bunch of time that last sector.
Department's actually going to be catching up a little bit, but let's see if he is able to get any points. We still have many laps to go. Many. Angelo taking 5th position. He's fighting right by... I don't hear his engine sound, though. That's interesting. And he hits the wall. And there goes Incognito Bear to take advantage. Wow. Incognito is flying. Look at him go.
Incognito having himself a heck of a day. Gonna have a nice points haul for him. But the real body boy, after really just throwing the towel on the last race, he has decided he wants to race some.
Okay, just got information. Seeing as Inkle alone also had fastest lap, they're also going to give that to Decare. Which means Decare, I mean, he already was champion, he was already called, but I think that's going to... Uh-oh.
It's just...
Lag?
Oh, this is not good.
Big lag, big lag. I'm taking a screenshot.
Big lag. Oh,
I'm taking a screenshot. I'm taking a screenshot.
Yeah, me as well.
Not taking any chances.
We moved.
Technical difficulties.
And there it is.
We've disconnected.
There you have it. Good thing we took screenshots, eh? F's in chat, please.
I'm glad I caught that when I did.
Yep.
We also have that one on stream. Unlike the last big lag.
Are we still streaming?
Yep.
Yeah, it was only at lap 5 of 24, so we still have plenty to work on.
Apologies, folks, for technical difficulties.
Oh, I gotta bring up the track again. Hang on. Whoops.
Yeah, that is.
All right, waiting for people to get back in.
So we're gonna have a full restart, or not full, but with the current positions as they were before the current, and the team me as well. Don't forget the team me before. All right, the grid is
Not fully complete. We have one
almost.
spot missing. All right, I think that's everybody. We're gonna put it on to 18 laps. Gonna do a jump in and out start. Yeah, hang on a second.
Yeah, and team me as well.
There you are. Did that work? No, it didn't. I don't think I can teach.
Oof.
But that's fine. You got spectators waiting for one guy. Who are we waiting on? Oh yeah, we're supposed to have 20 people on the board. We don't.
You only have 19.
We've lost some. We have someone gone astray.
Well, guess we'll have to find out.
Hopefully, it's no one terribly important.
Hopefully, what is Timo doing?
He's going to the garage.
Oh, I think he might have a pit. He's worried he might have a pit limiter.
Pit limit. Okay, yeah, that's fair. As well as the body. Also,
Yeah, it would be very bad if he somehow got a pit limiter.
Going incredibly well.
people's internet is dying, and oh my goodness gracious. For just joining us, we've had a chaotic sprint race. AG Capadonna winning that one, the pretty solid margin.
Okay,
Indominus taking a 10-second penalty. We've had the start of the feature race, then a crash, like 6 laps in, 6 or 5, 6 laps in. And so we have 18 laps left, doing a restart from the positions they were at the crash.
All right, now we got to restart the grid again. Oh my goodness, AG.
Better safe than sorry.
AG might need to jump out again at this point. Oh,
Well, let's hope it works.
British does not look very happy with AG right now. And here we go. Countdown starting now. We don't have somebody on the grid. Somebody's still got to get on the grid. All right, there he is. And we're going. Now let's see who still has problems.
Yeah. It
Seems everybody's good. Yeah, everybody is good.
Right, we're
Everybody's
on.
off the line pretty well. And there they go.
Dominus Rex seems to be
Everybody through.
holding
Oh,
the
except for
lead.
that Aston Martin. Everyone's.
AG Capadonna
made it
critical
through.
getting up involved. There's a big spin at the back.
Oh, even more spins. That's a Porsche.
That's Broman, I think.
Or someone else.
Or Anto, I believe that actually might have been them. Whatever.
AJ
it was one
Capadonna
of
and
them.
Dominus still hold 1-2. The moment. Critical not a good start for him. Antelo has had a great start. Body has had an outstanding start.
Everybody's
he's
been having
dropped
good
down a
start.
bit.
They're all
Yeah.
together right now.
Capadonna's edged out a slight margin already.
5/10 of a second.
Oh, a lot of people hitting that wall in the 150-degree corner. Oh, everybody's just packed together right now.
Capadonna's, yeah. The Capadonna's pulled out. He's off to
Yep,
the race.
and there he goes. Both Katanas
Oh,
flying
there's
out.
AMR, a massive save.
Critical
Critical
move. No,
moves.
lose a bit of time with that one.
That was a great save. That's the
Only 18
Well-
laps now. We'll have to see how the... Oh, Centauri losing some
someone's
speed
son.
over there too.
critical noob. Wow, that was a lot of speed on that off that corner. My goodness. He's right on the back of. Oh, Dominus leads. There's been a switch up at the front. Major Capadonna must have made a mistake.
And now it looks like he was able to catch up again though, because Critical Noob's back into third.
Yep. We just have Antelol right there. And Biggie
Right now,
goes
it
wide.
looks like a hot potato match between Indominus and AG Capadonna for that fastest lap.
Does. Several people going purple sectors.
That is true.
So it's Indominus from Capadonna, from Critical Noob, who Antelol holding off Real Biggie.
The real body boy is disconnected.
That's him out of the race.
Oh no!
Both Centuri's now not racing.
Oh, it doesn't really matter. The standings, they've locked up the team and driver championships.
That's both Centauris out. I mean, I kind of
Doesn't
feel
really
bad
matter
for him.
anymore.
Tedium fan's gonna lose it out on the very last few races. But right now, it's a fight for second. I don't know what the standings are for F2 at the moment. I don't know if Katana got enough points in Mexico to catch up enough. Depending on how they do today, they might have a chance to nab that second position.
So Katana 1-2 right now. If Capadonna could hold off Critical Noob.
On the track right now.
What?
Faster was on the track right on that U-turn.
Yeah.
11.
Oh, there's a mistake by Capadonna a little bit.
Technical
is
Roblox Pepsi having
holding
some problem
on.
on that 150-degree corner.
Biggie, Biggie, that massive saver, man. This Critical Noob has got
Biggie's having
second.
some problems. He's falling
Triple
behind. He's now
do.
going to be in fifth.
Yeah, Antelol has passed Biggie.
Oh, technical Roblox. Look at that spin he just had.
He did lose some spots. And that
Critical
massive cluster.
fighting with the Katanas right in between them right
That's
now.
a 5-car cluster for
Anto
7,
also just spun out of turn
or
1.
8. 7.
Who did?
Anto.
Mental.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Anto
Oh,
lost it.
wow, look
Oh,
at
another
Zanderick
spin. Oh, there
flipping
goes
like that.
somebody again.
And
There
another
goes
one, that was
person
Valor.
on the entrance. The car is bottom
And with
down
that,
or
look at
something.
that. Drift Department went from 15th to 8th position.
It must be that bump upside the car. It's on the ends off that ramp
Could
onto
be the
the
case.
freeway.
Man, this is interesting. This is going to change everything.
And
Real
Road
Miggy
4
Kulit taking 4th right now. Well, but hang on a second. Is Timo
we
actually
still
going to take
got
a pass?
60 laps to go.
And we have about 13
Seven-
laps.
13?
About
13
15.
laps.
15.
Oh, yeah.
Incognito Bear. He did really well during the sprint race, but now he's down to 16th. Timo will be able to take this position from Miggy. Oh, he will. No, he's going to take 4th. Unless Miggy can get the... Oh, it's a tie!
Maybe- oh, exactly the same times. Wow.
It seems as though Miggy was able to get harder on
Oh,
the
a little
accelerator.
slide for the Brad Stars.
Ah,
And a second
Timo's-
slide. Very
Timo's got to
tail-happy.
hold it. And then Dominus getting a purple sector.
Oh, no, Mickey. Oh,
Did
big
Miggy lose
save.
it?
No, he was sideways on the exit. He saves it, lost the position.
Someone just got smited. Who was that?
I don't know.
Might have been somebody on the track.
Probably one of those lunatics on the track. Let's see here. Timo and Miggy still scrapping out for 4th. For 2nd, Critical
That's true.
Noob trying to hold up Capadonna. Capadonna has the edge at the moment.
Miggy!
Miggy, oh no, he's had another massive spin. And
Oh,
he's
that's different.
sideways
That is
and he can't turn around. He's gonna lose
horrible.
all the positions.
He lost all that potential.
All that work's done.
Forget the Miggy curves. It is now the age of the Miggy slide. Welcome to 2021.
He's also losing it
good,
out
man.
of the final corner as well, but he's managed to keep it in a straight line.
He's had all those saves. Eventually, they'll have to have a big lose it big, and as you
Oh,
can see, how he's still just sliding.
That's an AG again. It is a fight for P2 right
yeah,
now.
this has been going on the whole time since the restart. Oh,
Toots taking 5th, right in between the Brand Stars. He's fighting with Anto. He's fighting with Timo
Drip.
right now. Where is
Timo,
Anto
yeah.
actually? Yeah, Anto's
Look
down
at
in
Drift
8th with his
Department.
teammate. Yeah, Drift got him to
Drip
6th.
is in 6th.
He's starting to put a little more effort, luckily.
The gap between Capadonna and Critical Noob just stayed the same at like 5/10, half a second, basically.
They're fighting it hard.
Yeah,
One's
they
waiting
are
for the
just.
other to make a mistake. In order for them to feel a little
Oh,
better.
there's a little mistake from Critical Noob. Sideways. Little tail happy. That's going to
Oh.
give Capadonna a little more
Timo
time.
Wheel is falling back a little bit. Toots was able to get a 4th position on that sector change.
Big benefit. It's bound for 2nd. Big benefactor is Dominus right now. He is 6 seconds ahead.
Yes, he
Hasn't
is.
Dominus won a race in F2 yet?
I don't think he has, actually.
This would be his first win.
Yeah, it's now that Melodic's out of the picture, it's easy to take.
Timo and Toot. Oh, Toot has a massive slide coming onto the freeway.
Oh, I see that. Now
That's-
Drip's going to try and take advantage of that. He's
Now Drip is
putting the hammer down.
booking it, trying to get that 5th.
I'm a little interested in what Indominus Rex and Capadonna are going to do during next season, because both of them are going to be completely fine to go for the next season as well, since Melodic, Adrian, Wolf,
Critical
Landry,
Noob has
and
taken 2nd. And oh, but he
why do I hear
understeers wide.
music? Why do I hear music in the 7-Eleven station?
Someone's turned the radio
It's, I
on.
guess, is it haunted? Who knows?
No, they're playing the Indian cellular service music,
Oh.
and there's
That's
Tactical
technical
Robot
Pepsi
having another
losing it.
slip up. What happened to Miggy? He's down to the 10th now.
Oh, Mickey's had just all sorts of issues. He just can't hang on to the car. He is sliding everywhere.
That is true. Hopefully he's able to pick it up. As we are now on to lap 8 of 18.
And Capadonna, oh, he is right under the rear wing of Critical Noob. On the end onto the freeway. Who's gonna?
Into the
Ooh.
wall. He's gonna lose it.
Oh
Wasn't
my
enough for
goodness.
it to make a complete difference, but he's gonna fall behind a little bit there. Drip. Oh, Drip almost lost it. Oh, AG hitting the wall before that turn. Actually, I think that might have been a good move because he's actually able to get some speed off of it.
Yeah, he must have carried some speed. Yeah, Critical Noob. Essentially side by side. Critical Noob has a mistake, saves it. Capadonna second. Oh, but Capadonna goes wide.
Greg playing Alex Jones Doomslayer music in the 7-Eleven at the moment.
They're turning it into a communal space.
Drip fell behind. And now Tactical's going to take 6th position. Will he be able to catch up again?
They are pretty much neck and neck.
This is some crazy racing
This
today.
is some outstanding racing.
Surprised to see that on Tokyo.
Yeah,
alright, we're in the halfway point now. Oh no, Drip! Into the wall!
Drip lost it.
Who is this person in the middle of the track? Who am I about to smite?
There's a lunatic on the track in turn 1.
He's just been smited.
Oh, and there was someone just went wide into the runoff area in turn 2.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I couldn't tell what that was though.
Capadonna trying to put down widen the gap on Critical Noob. I don't know what that is playing in 7-Eleven, but it sounds hilarious.
It is Alex Jones Doomslayer music. Both on Greg's favorite.
There you go.
Now they're playing Dame Dame.
Oh my goodness me. The spectators are having the time of their lives watching this incredible racing.
Civilians, what can you do?
Oh, yeah, dang civilians, man.
Halfway point. When are people going to start doing pits? That's going to be a good question.
Yeah, that's the question here. We're halfway.
Well, Indo's gone into the pits. AG Capadonna's gone into the pits.
Critical Noob's going to take first because of the pits for Indominus.
Who else is going to call under
Grandstar's going to pit. Toots is going to pit. Will Tactical Roblox pit? I mean, he's with Windsor, so he's probably going to do the same as Kitano. He will not.
He will not. No, he won't. The car behind him will.
Roblox going to go all the way.
Into
the pits are going to change things considerably now.
Indeed.
Critical Noob has not done a pit yet. If he can hold those tires, then great. But if he can't, that's going to be bad for him.
Critical Noob leads this GP, this feature race. See the fans hanging out around the 7-Eleven there.
Timo and Tech Solid, hang on a second. The Lotus driver for
Critical Noob slowed down. Critical Noob went wide.
Oh, that's not good. He has to push now. This has to be a good in lap, or else it's just going to lose it.
Out of the race now, as we are now 10 of 18 laps.
Capadonna has done the undercut on Critical Noob. Critical Noob is suffering on his what I assume is his in lap.
This is getting brutal.
Critical Noob goes in.
Now going to pit. Will Indominus and AG be able to take advantage of that in time? Yes.
Yeah, they will. A lot. They will have a massive. That undercut has proved very useful.
And here comes Zazarix across the line. Will Critical be able to get out in time? He will not.
Capadonna's gained like 6, 7 seconds in the pits on.
And here comes Critical Noob out of the pits now.
Tactical Roblox, Pepsi, and Sims. And
Zazarix now in third, but he hasn't done a pit yet, has he?
Zazarix has to
those pits right real quick. Yes, Zazarix has not done a pit. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Is Zazarix going to try and go out there for the whole time?
That's an awful strat, I think. We just saw how the undercut worked. How well the undercut worked for Capadonna.
Definitely.
That is just unless he feels good with the tires.
If he really feels he can hold the tires for 7 more laps, then we may see it. We saw something similar from Seva in the Lotus in F1 in Mexico.
They're taking that P1, P2 to the grave. Where is Zazarix right now? Okay, Zazarix.
I think Capadonna's right under the rear ring of Indominus.
He's getting the slipstream, I think.
Oh, but yeah, he might have.
I mean, they are on clear waters right now. They only have 9 seconds behind P3, and that guy hasn't even pit yet.
That must have been a
Oh,
heck
that's
of a pit
14
stop.
seconds ahead.
Capadonna must have had a heck of a pit stop because he gained 7 seconds in the pits on the leader.
The chat is spamming Albanian chants. When is Zazrex going to pit?
I think that is the Ferrari team championship party going on in there.
Okay, hang on a second. Zazrex still has not pit, even after 12 laps. What is his strategy? Oh my goodness, Timo, hold it, boy. Toots is going to get the head for that one.
Cowboy.
Toots might be able to get ahead for that one. Oh, and Drip. Drip has a mistake too.
Oh, Drip makes mistakes.
Porsche might be able to take advantage of that. Robloxian right behind them. And then you got the Audis of Anselo and Broman.
Zazarix is slipping. Critical is catching up. Will he be able to get past through these corners?
Oh, I'm sure he will.
They passed the parking lot. Oh, then.
Zazarix, what have you done?
Zazarix has lost that position.
Stop. No, he isn't.
He is not stopping.
No, he was on my street. Tactical Roblox, he's just flying right now.
Yeah, it's purple sector 1.
Sector purple.
Zazarix, oh, he's sliding. Zazarix is sliding real bad.
Zazarix is losing it, and Toots is going to take advantage, and Timo right behind him. Zazarix is going to have to hit now if he has any chance, and he does.
Critical Noob in third.
His P4 position is dead in the water now.
Zazarix has gone into the pits.
Drip will probably be able to get ahead of him, including Robloxian right behind him. Yep, there it is. Drip's going to take that 6th position now. Where does Zazarix fall behind at?
P10? Is he going to lose P11?
Yeah, it's going to be P10 or P11. Yeah. Oh no, P12. Because here comes Tech Incognito.
Indominus is widening the gap to Capadonna. Capadonna's
Toots doing a green sector.
Toots CC's critical right in front of him, and he's locked on, and when you see that person in front of you, you know it's just basically a massive boost.
I'm hearing the ISIS theme in the 7-Eleven garage now.
That must be one hell of a party Ferrari is throwing there.
It's either going to be one hell of a party or one hell of a bombing.
Unfortunately, we weren't invited.
Well, fortunately or unfortunately.
I'm sorry, I would not like to have my whole self disintegrated today.
That's true, but just in case it's a party and not a bombing.
Indominus still keeping the fastest lap. He's down the green sector. Not much has changed at the moment. You got Indominus and AG Capadonna flying with it. Timo and Drip together in 5th and 6th. Toots with Valor getting some points for his team. Critical Noob still holding it out for Aston Martin.
Indominus' pace right now is blistering.
That is true. But will he be able to hold it for the next 5 laps?
Oh, Capadonna's making a lot of mistakes. Dominus just seems so in control of his car.
That is true, but check the times. Critical Noob's now 17 seconds behind.
Yeah, Critical Noob's on tear.
Yeah, it's like he was at 14 seconds behind, now he's at 17. He's falling behind, even after these pit stops.
All right.
And now Toots is going to be able to take advantage of that, maybe. Because he's only 3 seconds behind him.
Remember, like 10 seconds, at least 10 seconds of that was the undercut.
True. Will they be calling another penalty for Indominus? Probably not. But
what makes you think that?
I don't know, because they did it in the sprint race.
That's true, and we don't know what happened there.
Most
but that
likely
was because collisions were a thing, and that's what, because of collisions.
Yeah, I don't see that happening here.
Yeah, I don't see them doing that again. Unless they're bored. Drip. You gotta watch those white zones. Those white zones are gonna fall everybody out.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Porsche hitting that inside wall onto the bridge.
Oh, tactical. Oh, is that yeah, it's tactical.
He's tactical. He's falling behind, and the Porsches and Audis are gonna take advantage of that one.
Oh, real
Drip,
big.
Drip's losing so much traction. Oh my goodness. He lost his footing.
How is he still in sixth is my question. He is holding on for dear life in that Red Star.
He needs to start using some lower gears, I think, at this rate.
Yeah.
Because at this point, his traction is probably taking a big dip, especially going to those white zones. The white zone seems to have very bad traction. But it seems as though Robloxi's not in any better scenario right now.
No,
The
he
person
just
right
slid
behind
out
him.
of that corner.
Exactly.
Close fight here between Antelope. There's a
Yeah,
big
from what I
4-part
could hear,
scrap.
Robloxian's gearing in that camera mode, he's struggling as well.
There's a big scrap for essentially the wooden spoon.
Yeah, P9 is shared,
ninth.
P10 is only 2/10 off, P11
Yeah,
is
it's true.
only a
Zazarix and Antelope
second.
fighting hard. As we now only have 3 laps left. Will Drip be able to hold it a little better on this turn 2?
Oh,
He
there
does.
goes Antelope. I think that was Antelope. That was Antelope. He's spun.
Antelope
Robloxian does
goes
it well.
round and round.
Zazarix does it well. Antelope falling behind on wets. Oh,
and there
and
goes
oh my goodness, what
Miggy.
happened to Miggy?
Biggie P13, 14. Now 15. Once if Sims gets ahead of him, which is very
Alright,
close
we're
to
on
his
lap
turn.
17 now. Indominus has just started lap 17. What happened to Critical? Did Toots actually get ahead? No, he didn't. Okay. No, that was
No,
a
Critical.
back marker. That was a back marker. I apologize.
5 seconds is the gap between Critical and Toots. It's going to be updated across the line.
Robloxian's
Critical's gained a
losing
second.
time. He's now falling behind his partner Zazarix.
Lazarus on a pit stop. He went long.
Where is Indominus? Indominus is about to start Sector 2. Actually, it's about to start Sector 3. AG Capadonna is now
Indominus has-
6 seconds behind. Critical Noob seems to be gaining, though. But will they have enough time? Let's check. Roblox
Indominus.
is in the lead, but his teammates right behind him. They're going down part 2. Okay, yeah. They just got on the bridge. They did pretty well on that. So did Broman. One of the Windsors had a bit of a trouble. I think that was tactical. Yes, it was. No, taking that corner well. Drip took it better than he did last time. And here comes Indominus Rex. He's about to start the final lap.
Last time around, this Japanese circuit.
Long way to go in order to catch up, though.
No, I don't think you can. Indominus put like
Yeah, at
a
that
full
rate.
second.
Takes
on
time
Drip
to
actually
allow
catching
Catching
up
up
Indominus
with his
Rex.
teammate Timo.
Yeah.
It seems as though, wow, you got Katana in a 1-2, Randstar in a 5-6, Porsche in a 7-8, Windsor in a 9-10. And the
Teams
only
lining up
outliers are
in
Critical Noob and
order.
Toots. And Toots, we're about to see go down turn
And
2.
Miggy won't be scoring any points.
Yep, Miggy will not be scoring points unless something interesting happens. We still have yet to see what happens.
Well, there's a 4-second gap between him and P10.
Oh, and there's the Aston Martin flying away. That was Dimshi. He's a back
Oh,
marker
yeah,
right
he
now,
went
but he
flying
had
off.
some problems. Drip had problems. Oh my goodness!
Oh
Drip,
no, Drip
Drip
is
slides
choked.
hard. He's
On the
choked,
last
but will the
lap, he's
Porsche
about
be
to
able
lose
to take
points and
advantage?
Porsches.
One
Will
Porsche
the
takes
Porsche be
him.
able to take advantage in time?
Oh, now this is gonna
Oh,
be big.
this is
This
incredibly
is going to be
close.
close. This is going to make the difference. Because
Seems
if
like-
both Porsches get ahead of him, then he's going to lose a lot of points.
I think one's ahead.
It's uncallable. You cannot call the outcome of this battle. They're literally next to each
Oh,
other. As
he's so
Indominus
good.
Rex wins for
He is feeling
Katano.
the
Indominus wins his first F2 race.
AG Capadonna
But
makes
we
it a
have a-
Katano 1-2, and Critical Noob, as he's about to cross the line, will
Grand
finish
Star, hold your
on the
breath.
podium for
Wait, Toot still has to
Aston
cross the line.
Martin.
Toot still has to cross the line. Hang on. We're not
Still
done
that
yet.
corner. Drip
Here
department
comes
holding
Toot.
off the second the Porsche.
Drip is holding it right between them as
Toots
well.
takes P4.
Come
Timo
on,
with
Timo,
us.
get across that line, get that 5th position. And now we wait for Zazarix and Drip and Robloxian. Will Robloxian be able to make the pass in time? He will not.
No, he
Drip will
won't.
be able to secure that 7th position. And then Roblox will take 8th, and here comes the Windsors. Wait, what happened to Tactical?
Tactical
Tactical's
has...
gonna lose the 10th position.
lost
Broman's
it.
gonna take it over.
Oh,
that
Lots of
will
choke
be
jobs
it.
on the left.
The satisfying finish of each team lining up next to their teammate is no more. Only people lining up
And
next
that
to their
will be
teammate will be the
your podium.
Katanas.
Katano taking a 1-2 today with
And
fastest lap.
Indominus wins his first F2 race. With nothing short of a stellar drive. Just
That
dominated
is
throughout.
true. Aston Martin and Quintana did very well today. It wasn't enough to get ahead. Enough in order for them to make a chance for P2 to next week.
Oh, I've got that glitch again. Can't view the podium.
Now we're just waiting for the Aston Martin. Where is critical?
So I assume we'll have interviews after podium.
Maybe, I don't know. That's up to the drivers. If they're in the waiting room, then we will call it. But if they're not, then we'll have to leave the stream without them. Let me check these points real quick. See what the points were going to be. Indominus and AG got 25 and 18 for this race. Critical Noob getting 15. I don't know how many they had at the end of Mexico. I can't call it. Close. Actually, I take it back. It might not be that close. Because at the end of Italy, Brentstar had 169 and Aston Martin had 109. So that was a whole 60 points difference. And since Brentstar did some good numbers today, they got 5th and 7th with a 16 between them both. That still is a good amount of points. That's more than Aston Martin got.
Well, your podium then for the feature race here in Japan in Formula 2. We have Critical in P3, and Aston Martin, AG Capitano in P2, the first of the 1-2 Kitanos, and the winner is the one, the only, the person who won his first F2 race is Indominus Rex.
Well, that was quite a race. Plenty of drama as well. Let's see if we can-
Especially, this is going to be Katano's best race so far at this rate.
Indeed, that is huge. And Indominus, his first win, that's gotta be special and might get some Formula One people's eyes.
Definitely, and since Indominus and AG Capadonna are not going to be in the top 3, they'll be able to continue on into Season 4 for F2. Other than that, Critical Noob getting points for Aston Martin and a very good pace for Valor, Brandstar, and the Audi teams. Actually, not the Audi, I take that back. That was the Porsche teams of Zazarix and Robloxian, as well as a few points for Windsor as well. But that is going to be it for F2 today. Let's see, do we have any drivers who want to do interviews so far?
I believe we
No.
have to, no we don't, unfortunately. That is, and on that terrible disappointment, I think we must end it here. Thank you for watching.
And don't
We'll see you
forget,
next week.
don't forget, we will have F2, the final races next week, as well as F1. But after that, I believe we will be having GP3 practice today. This will be the final race of the season.
All right,
see what
so,
But other than that, I'll leave it to D-Bod to finish things off.
Thank you all for watching. It's been a rather hectic day with several technical difficulties, but we got there in the end. Thank you all for watching. These streams do take quite a lot of effort to produce, so it's very nice to see that a lot of people do enjoy watching them. Again, thank you to Shea and Newbies for commentating with me today. and hopefully we'll see you for the next race. We're going to have some F1 action in the coming weeks for the final race, some more F2 action in the coming weeks for the final race. We're also going to have the final race for GT3 for Season 2 very shortly, and after that we're going to have several races for Formula E, and then we should see some Season 4 action, coming in the near future. So thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you in the next broadcast, or maybe even the next highlights reel. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye bye.